Good morning. Today, Helix Resources have put out a new release on the large-scale gold extensions defined at Muriel Tank. Now, Muriel Tank is Helix's 100% gold project. It is located here along the Barrier Highway, halfway between Cobar and Mingan. Now, one of the big challenges at Muriel Tank is that we have identified gold workings and gold veins, but in between those, there's a whole area of undercover. And one of the questions we've been seeking to answer is whether there is gold continuity between those outcropping gold vein occurrences. And I think we have been able to improve our understanding of the area and show that we do have some continuity. This comes at a time when gold prices are high, and there are three nearby gold plants, including one at Mount Boppy Gold Mine, which is 20 kilometres just to the west of us, where they are building a gold plant now. In the region, there is also Aurelia's Peak Gold Mine and Kingston Resources Mineral Hill Mine. So just a quick recap on Muriel Tank. It is a historical goldfield and it is fairly sizable. It's 5 kilometres by 1.5 kilometres, and the historic workings are on outcropping veins. And then there is cover in between where you can't see any veins or workings. So the previous drilling was targeted at the workings, and in many cases it intersected underground stopes. You can see some of the drill holes here. For example, at Golden Horseshoe, this little line of blue dots is where they drilled a section of holes underneath the shaft. However, this vein would be open to depth and open along strike. The gold field is really undrilled. This is an example of some of the field exposure, and certainly in this case, the ground is quite disturbed. It's located 100 metres north along strike of the Mitchell's historic mine, and field mapping identified further subcrop of the blue quartz veins, which are really distinctive when you see them in the field. Now let's have a quick look at the results through here. I'll start at Mitchell's. This is largely undrilled. There is a section of holes directly underneath the shaft. To the south, the auger sampling has shown that we certainly have continuity. There's another 150 metres of strike extent to the south, and that remains open. And to the north, we have mapped the quartz vein for 175 metres to date, and a sample at the northern end of that quartz vein brought back almost 18 grams of gold. So we are certainly seeing high-grade gold outside of the historic mine areas. From Russell's mine down to Golden Horseshoe, this is a 3-kilometre strike extent. We are only drilled underneath the workings at 3 of these mines, and there are new areas that have been identified from the auger sampling. So certainly to the east of Fettler's mine, there's some new anomalies, and also to the northwest of Russell's mine, there's some new gold anomalies in the auger. There are no veins mapped here, and there are no known historic mines in this area, but we're certainly seeing gold in the auger. In this area directly to the west of that strike extent between Russell's and Golden Horseshoe, this is an area of soil sampling. So we don't actually have any auger sampling through here, and we would want to do that. We have not done any new sampling in the south. There are sort of high-grade gold, and there is a little bit more drilling in that area. And another point to make is that some of the previous auger that was undertaken is very widely spaced, and even the samples along the lines are widely spaced. So there is certainly plenty of scope for still testing through these areas with a bit better auger coverage. So what's next for Helix? We really need to move to preparation for drilling. Really need to see what's here, but there's also the opportunity to undertake further auger as well, and that is a very cost-effective way to test these areas. And if you have any further questions, could you please hop on our Investor Hub and send them through? Thank you.